guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an overview of the Basement Treasures kit that has just been released yesterday, I believe it was. And I'm just going to show you some of the items, and hopefully it'll give you an insight into whether you want to buy this pack or not. So I'm just going to go over some of the items. So the first thing in the wall section is the dated drywall, which is just a super simple wall that has the thing at the top and bottom, which I for some reason cannot remember the name of. And you can see there's a bit of a gradient here. I think it's supposed to look like it's a little bit dirtier at the bottom. And we've got ones with a different colour at the top and the bottom also. Nothing too exciting. I feel like we have walls very similar to this already in the base game. So we have a chair that looks a little bit scratched up. I wish they'd give us sort of versions that weren't scratched up. I know it's supposed to be all like vintage stuff, but this is quite a nice looking chair for sort of older style builds, but I don't want it to have scratches on. It's not too bad in the white. Then we have Grandma's couch. So that is a bright swatch to start with. And again, it's okay. It's not my favourite. It's not the worst couch I've seen. I just wish again, I'm going to say this all the time, that I don't want it to look run down, but that's the idea, that it's been passed down, it's reclaimed, it's vintage. So yeah, just ignore me. We have the Retroplex TV consoles, and it even has a cracked screen. This is pretty cool. We don't have anything quite like this, and I'm assuming it is a working TV. Well, maybe not because it's smashed, who knows. And obviously there's a version here that I've just put down which has the rattan style thing all ripped. Then we have the candid coffee table. Again, it looks really run down, as some coffee or tea stains, run down edges. We have the rips in the rattan. Let's have a look at the other swatches. Again, this could work nicely for a rundown build. People are doing rags to riches, but are these expensive? I feel like they're pretty cheap for what they are. Like a TV for 150, a coffee table only 30. That's not too bad. Normally I feel like the Sims overpriced stuff. So then we have the unmatched chairs. This is pretty cool. We don't have anything like this. Like, you could create something similar to this if you use tool mod, but obviously not everyone has tool mod. But this is different. It is just decorative. Obviously, your Sims can't sit on it when there's another chair on top. Again, this is going to work in anything rundown. Then we have Uncle Bob's dusty rubber plant. I was expecting this to look a little bit more detailed, and I thought I was going to like it. But I suppose, like they said, it's a rubber plant, so the leaves on it don't look that great, but it's not the worst. I feel like it might look nicer sized down. Yeah, I quite like it sized down. It looks a bit more detailed on the leaves. So not 100% impressed with that, but it's okay. So this just looks like brick that's been exposed. Looks a bit weird with this wall. I find weird that they've added this with this wall because of the coating at the bottom. Looks a bit odd. Then we have a strange reminiscent framed photo. I quite like this. I think this is really cute, and it has got a little crack through it, but I really like the frames on this. It's really nice to see a different frame. Like, a lot of them are really basic or they're really fancy. I actually love this a lot. Love that colour, and I love that the little roses, and it just looks like something like your grandma and granddad have shown their photos from when they were younger. I think it's super cute, so I actually really like that. Then we got the Forgotten Frames, which is a mirror that has some canvases on them, and you've even got a little writing on the back of this one. And then they have gave us the mirror without that, which I'm glad they did that, so we have the option. We also got some cracked versions in there too. We have the dusty trinkets on the table. Don't know how I feel about this. Does look like something my grandma would have, and I know that is the whole point of the pack. It's just a bit random. I suppose that's what it's supposed to be. Then we have the big box of irreplaceably replaceable things. And it's just a box of stuff, and then there's a version that is like closed, a little bit different looking. I suppose that's quite cool again to put in run down homes. And then we have the Relic of Good Times, and I've just realised you can actually put stuff on this chair, which is quite cool, so it's acting as a table. And this just has an old landline phone on with a lunchbox. I've got Records of the Past. I really like this object. I think it's really, really cool. I love the crate. What sort of colours does it come in? The nice colour swatches. I was hoping for a little bit more colourful ones, but fine, it's pretty cute. Then we have the Fun of Yesteryear, which looks like some board games. Mementos of Glory, it looks like just some old trophies, which is pretty cool. The Moving Buddy, I find this so random. I get it, the whole point is you're moving boxes, but I'm never going to use this. Then we have the Disassembled Heartbed, and if you never played Sims 1, you don't know what this is referencing unless you've played The Sims a lot and know about The Sims 1. I actually played The Sims 1 and remember this bed a lot, and it's just like a little nostalgic for me, so I actually really, really love this item. But it is just supposed to lean up against the wall. It's just decorative, that's it. But if you don't know about this bed, it was a bed in the Sims 1 that your Sims could, it was the only bed that your Sims could basically woohoo in, but it wasn't called woohoo, it was called play, and the bed would vibrate. So yeah, there's that. That's really cool to see. Let's have a look at the swatches. That's cool. I like the way they've kept the colour of the heart, but they've got more rundown version and then changing the colour of the blanket. That's pretty cool. And we've got some unbeatable stains. There's the stain pattern. Yeah, the stain pattern changes depending on the swatch, which is quite cool, so you can get some variation. I do like that. Be nice again for rundown places. I'm going to keep on saying it and annoying everybody. We have the Not So Mod lamp. I like this lamp. It looks pretty cool. Like, it's slightly off kilter with the shade and a little cracked base, which is pretty cool. We have a floor lamp. Again, it has the off kilter lampshade. And we have this TV, which can be put on top of that TV. A little retro style TV. The unstable shelves. I wish they did a version of this where the shelf was straight, just so you had the option, because it's quite a cool shaped shelf. I actually quite like it. A little bit different from anything else we have in the game. Then we have the Traveler's Trunk. I like this item. Would make a great like little coffee table, I think, in somebody maybe just moved in and they just using what they have. So I quite like this item. So I thought I was going to prefer the Greenhouse Haven kit, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm actually preferring the look of this kit personally. Do I think it's worth £5? No, I do not. I'm not going to get a lot of use out of some of these items. There's going to be the odd few. So I do hope this helps anybody that is thinking about getting the kit, if you do want to get it or not, because it depends if you like this sort of style of building rundown places. I personally don't, but I might have to now I have this pack. But what I'm going to say is this is quite similar to the Werewolves pack in a way. I know the items are totally different, but a lot of the Werewolves items were like rundown looking, so it just gave me that sort of vibe. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!